Great. It's nice to see you. So
Yes,
thanks for joining us today, everybody. We have a
yes.
good session. We have a good
Uh-huh.
session today. So my name is Michael Dehart, and I'm the Regional Director for Wadhwani Foundation. Today we have Jean-Claude Ukuri joining us. He's a young Rwandan entrepreneur. Jean-Claude is the Chief Executive Officer of Mukuruzi.com, a full online business company specialized in e-commerce, jobs, auctions, etc. And we are happy to have you with us today, Jean-Claude.
Yes, thank you very much.
Excellent, excellent. Well, I know our guests today, as well as myself, have some questions for you, but why don't we get started by hearing kind of in your own words about who you are and what you're doing at Mukuruzi right now.
Okay, thank you very much. I first of all, I apologize for the rate because I missed the information about the time zone. I was thinking that I'll be there in later 30 minutes from now. But we can, I just want to share my screen. Is it okay?
Absolutely.
Okay. Okay, just I have this. I'm Ukuri Jean-Claude from Rwanda. I'm founder of a website called muchuruzi.com, a company specialized in e-commerce. Just I just want to take this time to talk about Muchuruzi and myself and how to start an online business from scratch. I will be based on the way what I have done to make my company what it is today. Uh, just I will not be too long, but uh, how I started this muchuruzi.com. It started in 2016, where I have attended the training in BDC, Business Development Center here in Rwanda. I attended that training to learn how to start a business. It's a very, very journey that I loved and that I can't forget. And from that course, I got a lot of knowledge about the business. I got motivation and inspiration. It was in June. Nothing was in my head on that day. But I started thinking, how can I start business using something that I have today? That's very important for someone who wants to start. Start from where you are, from what you have today. Start from what you can do. That's what I learned from those guys of BDC. First of all, when you, according to my experience, what is a more important point to remember when you want to start an online business? First of all, you have to do a business plan. And sorry for that. For me, I don't think as very, very big company with a lot of money. I'm thinking for the very, very small guy, a simple guy like me, who want to start a business. I have no money. I have no sponsorship, but I want to start. Make it as simple as you can. Here I said one mentor from BDC challenged me saying that, what don't you have now to start your online business? I was an IT guy, and I was thinking about starting business, doing business online. What don't you have? Now, here I know that in our audience we have a lot of people who think about starting business. That's very important to question to ask yourself. What don't you have? And trying to respond to that question, I found that I have almost everything because online I have skills. I am on Facebook, I am on WhatsApp. Why can't I start? Avoid planning as someone who needs too much money. That's also, it's a golden advice, a knowledge I got from those guys of BDC. Start your business as someone who don't need a lot of money. Do your best to sell skills more than anything. Online, that's what it works. You can think about doing business online, think that I'm going to go and start a very, very big shop. But when you do not have skills to do it, probably it will not go too far. As a small entrepreneur, I decided to sell a lot of my skills. How? First of all, is to know the problem you are solving with your online business. That is also very important for someone who wants to start a business, and especially start a business online. Know the problem you are solving. Where is the problem? At that point is the money. That is in my mind, in my thinking. I think that whenever there is a problem, there is money. There is opportunity to resolve that problem, and by resolving that problem, you can start making money. I have found a gap in selling and buying online without middle person. Here in Rwanda, I said that I'm going to do business online, but my niche, I want to concentrate in my country, here in Rwanda, Africa. I do not think in the country where the neighboring country or elsewhere. I choose to start here in my country. What's the issue we have in Rwanda which can be resolved by online business? I found that gap. I found also a big opportunity in e-commerce, as very few number of website and application doing e-commerce. We had a very few number of people in that field of e-commerce. Then I found also there is a challenge of people who are in need of knowing about the job opportunities, scholarship around, many opportunity around the world. It was not easy to know where the opportunities around the world in my country. People from my country, we had that gap. You could not be able to know that there is scholarship related to this. You can apply to this. This is an opportunity. You can try this and this. And I said, I can start now doing something because there is a problem and there is something that I can do. Here, a very, very important question, a set of questions that you must ask yourself if you want to start a business online. You should know what are you going to say, what are you going to resolve, and why, how, when, and where. On where, just think about the two things. Online, it should be available online, and it should be also available on feed. It should not be that someone who is virtual, who is not easy to get. Then, now there is a very important point here we need to note. You should make sure you know what will make you different from others. That's what we have done as muchuruzi.com. Mostly you will not be the first. I was not the first to do that business. I know that there was some the website who were publishing the job. There were some websites who were trying to do the online business, the e-commerce. Then I said, I'm not the first, but I want to do what they do not do. I created the name, the logo, and here it's very important to know they choose a better name. Name here in online business, it's very important because people, they have to remember your name easily, and your name should be a name which talk. You do not need to go and explain too much about yourself for someone who knows your name. That is my thinking, because there is a lot of chance that someone who doesn't know, even who is not interested in my business, can meet my name on Google somewhere. In my country, the muchuruzi in Kinyarwanda means trader. When you see this name, even without consulting my website, you know, probably this website is talking about the business. It's very, very important to know the name you are going to use. Then you need to create a website uh, because you need to show yourself, your presence online. This is also very important point to note. When you want to do a business online, be available, be online, be present online. Create a website, create social media for your business, Facebook page, Twitter, Instagram, so WhatsApp, contact. If possible, create WhatsApp group for your followers, build your audience. Here, we need to note that point. We need to have a big audience. Because for us who are working online, our clients are guys who access our platform. If you do not have people who access your platform, you will not be able to sell, you will not be able to do the business. That's why you need to be a friend of your audience and be there for your audience. Show them that you are there on Facebook, WhatsApp, everything you can do. Try to take their emails, because you know the social media, sometimes people can like Facebook today, and after 1 month or two, it can disappear. Then if you have his or her email, it's very easy to show him about the opportunities around, discount you have in your business, etc., etc. Just as an IT guy, it was easy for me to create a website for me. But I can note that even someone who is not an IT can have a website at lower price. There is also a lot of platform which can help you to have a website created with the minimum IT skills or no skills. That's why I mentioned this, because someone can say, I'm not an IT guy, I can't go in that field, it can't work. Here I'm talking about.
Hi sir, lost your audio. Michael sir, can you inform the Gene sir to check his audio settings?
Hi, Jean-Claude. We lost you. We can't hear you anymore.
No, we can't hear you, sir.
Hi, Jean-Claude. We can't hear you.
Sir, can you rejoin once? Michael sir, can you inform to the Gene sir to rejoin the session?
Yep, I'm doing that. Thank you.
Yes, yes, yes.
Thanks. Hi, folks. Bear with us for one moment. We're just having a little momentary IT difficulty around the audio connection.
Mm. Yes, now can you hear me?
We
Yes, sir,
sure
we can hear
can.
you.
Yep, thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay, sorry for I missed my microphone. Here I was talking about how just some simple steps. Here I was on the step saying of starting selling, what you should be doing for your audience. Remember that what you are doing it for your audience. Better strategy is to know what your audience needs and look for that for them. And you are the owner of the business, you are the owner of that audience, but the audience is not there for you, is there for your service. And you should think big. Online there is not e-commerce. Sometimes I don't like the way when you are talking about doing business online, people think only about the e-commerce only. There is a lot of opportunity. You can go for e-commerce, you can work with some opportunities like Google. I make a lot of money on Google AdSense. I make a lot of money on YouTube. There is some program like affiliate program working with the Amazon, AliExpress, and too many, even the job publishers, a lot of them, they create opportunity for publishers. Then about the selling online, there is something you have to things to have in mind. What works today might not be working tomorrow. That's very key. You should know that we are in a world which is moving. What is working today, tomorrow might change. Today we are happy with the e-commerce. We are new in Africa. We have an opportunity, but what will come tomorrow? We don't know, and we are not sure. You should think big, be dynamic. You should be innovative. You should learn and learn, then sell. Here I'm talking with you, but I may tell you that I'm still a student. I love learning everywhere. When they talk about business, I go there, I listen. I always think about what I can do to improve my business. Offer discount all service they can not find anywhere to your audience. When your audience is there, make sure you give them the opportunity to get something that they can't get elsewhere. For example, for my business here, muchuruzi.com, I have a way of creating a lot of WhatsApp groups, and people in my country, they join for free. And when they are in my platform WhatsApp, they are able to discuss together. They are able to sell their stuff. So that if you want to, you have a house to sell, if you have a car to sell, you are free to join my WhatsApp group. Then you post your stuff. If you find someone to buy from yourself, he can buy for and I will not ask you for commission. When you try to be useful for your audience, they will stick on you. But when you think that your audience is there just to make to help you to make money, people, they will go. They will not love your platform. Then you should also do the marketing. Make people know your business, know your service. is very key. Search for a new way of attracting more clients. Think about making your social media more and more attractive. Be active on your social media. If someone is asking for a question, try to respond to him or to her. Do on-field or on-field marketing. Sometimes we are online, but we sell people who are not online. We need to go on field to meet them face to face. Okay, now with this COVID, we are not able to do this on field marketing. We are happy with the just online, but think about the if there is a way of meeting people, you do it for marketing of your business. Try to meet your potential client. Then at the end of my presentation, I just to end by this slide, as we need to think about finance, accounting, record keeping, account payment. Sometimes when you are starting a business, you do a lot of job as one people. You can see if you visit muchuruzi.com even today, you can think that I have big team of people who work with me. Now it is online, you can even visit it. But the reality is this: I have been working on this website alone for more than about 2 years. I was only one guy on the website. And after that, I said that I'm not able to do it. Now I have 2 staff, only 2 staff. We work on it as 3 staff. We use technology. Those some solutions online, you can search and find them. Whenever possible, you hire an accountant, because it is very important to know where is your money, to know what your money is doing, and how to make more money. Thank you very much. If there is question, they are welcome. I'm here. Now we can do a discussion and try to help everyone to understand more about starting an online business. Thank you very much.
Jean-Claude, thank you for that. That's very insightful. One of the questions I know that I have, and I think will resonate with other people in the audience is, oops, can you hear me? Are you able to hear me?
Yes, now I can hear you. Thank you.
Okay, great. Yeah, one of the questions I know that I have for you, and that I think other people in the audience will be curious to hear, is when I think of e-commerce, I tend to think of, oh, that's something you could only get into if you have a team of 100 people at least. You know, like how do you get into e-commerce, and how do you compete when there's big players out there like Jumia and these sort of people? So it's very interesting to me to hear that, you know, you can run a successful e-commerce company with a few people. Can you talk to us about how you got into e-commerce specifically originally, once there's so many, with all these big players out there?
Okay, thank you very much for your question. Okay, what you I tried to understand from that course I got is that I need to start small. Even if there is a big company, I can start as a small company using the minimum the means that I have, and explore a lot of technology. If you are saying about the number of people, I always think about how to use no one for this job. There is a lot of automation possible. There is a lot of the way you can do, one person can do a lot. For example, I do not like a complicated website. Make it the simplest possible. I do not need to hire a lot of IT guys, a big team of IT. Then after having that website, I need to know how to contact my audience. I create the WhatsApp group where people comes to my website. If he's happy, he can always get where to click and join my WhatsApp group. And on WhatsApp, it's very easy to show people what I'm selling. And in that WhatsApp group, it's a win-win group, because when you are there, you are able to you are able to sell. You sell also for yourself. It doesn't mean when you join my group, you wait for me to come and sell. This makes the group very interactive. Yeah, so that I use the WhatsApp. I use also website. I do not need a lot of people. I use very few number of people because the IT part I try to automate a lot. For the meeting customer, I use that strategy, the minimum effort possible. Then I work with my the delivery company. I do not do delivery. I work with someone or some guys. I say, if I have a client, come and pick this product, go and deliver to the client. Then after then, I take the balance of the transaction. Perhaps I will need a lot of people the day I will become big. But for like a summary as the end, I just want to tell people that if you want to start an online business, don't don't try to start as AliExpress, Amazon. Those guys, they are very big company. You start small. Start what you are able to do. You can even start an online business using your Facebook account. They are sell to your Facebook friend. Thank you very much.
I appreciate that. I think this is it's really inspiring, frankly. You're a young entrepreneur, which I think people like to see that, right? I think that helps people realize they can also do this. And one of the things you said earliest on in your conversation, in your presentation, I really liked, and that's about starting where you are. I think that is really wise advice for any entrepreneur.
Yes.
And when you start where you are, you sort of know your resources, and I think that's I think, I mean, you said a lot of really wise things, and I think that might be among the most salient things you said is keeping that in mind.
Yes. That's very key. It's very important to keep that. When you want to start with what you have now and start now. That's very key, because when sometimes you plan, I will do it tomorrow. I will start tomorrow when I will have this and this and this and this. I can't forget that guy and BDC who told me, what don't you have to start? And after that, I said, okay, I have my computer. I can be able to buy for the hosting company. I do not need more than $100. I can do website. Why can't I? Why can't I start? Then thinking about making more integration with the payment gateway, it will become later. You can start with the cash on delivery. Because perhaps you do not have money to go and discuss with the bank, with the payment gateway, but you can start and say, I bring this to you, then you pay me. Or I bring it to you, then you use mobile money. You use other means which are already there. Thank you very much. That's very important.
Thank you for that. I know we're about out of time, but if people have questions past the session, is it okay if we have our attendees send you questions via email? Would that be all right?
It's okay. If there is question, yes, we can be able to respond.
I know I myself, by the way, do quite a few different sessions and events around entrepreneurship, and I would love to have you back another time in the future, also again, when we're talking about online systems specifically, because I think this is an area that people are afraid to get into because, like I said, I think they just don't think you can do it unless you have a lot of money and you have $1 million to buy inventory, right?
Yes. Yeah, thank you very much. And I just want also to note that don't think about selling your things only. There is people around here who have a product in their shop. They do not have that online platform to sell them. You go there, you discuss with them. You discuss with the restaurant. I have an online platform. Now I work with different restaurants. I go and discuss with them. If I come and pick food from your restaurant and bring it to a client, how much can I gain from your business? Then you discuss about the price. Yes, this can work for someone who is starting. I work now with a lot of supermarket here in Rwanda. I go and discuss with the supermarket guy. I want to come here and pick your product and bring them to my client. What can I get as emergent, but emergent which can help my company to survive and to grow, and for the client, it should not be the big one so that client refuse to work with me. That is also very, very important. When you are doing online business, you do not need to have a lot of money. It's good to grow. When you grow, you start inserting your things, you import things, you start selling them. But when you are starting small, think about selling people of other guys, and it's possible. I'm telling here, I'm someone who do it, and it works here in Rwanda. Thank you very much.
Yeah, that's a really good point. You're right, because if you think about it, like if somebody needs to, I don't know what the margins are, and that doesn't matter for our discussion today, but when you go to a merchant, a supermarket or something, you say, look, we'll also sell your products online. We just need some, small percentage of the profits.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you're basically enabling them to have another space to sell their goods without having to spend
Yes,
any.
Yes, they love it.
Spend any money on rent. They don't have to spend any money, and so it's.
Yes, for me, it's first of all, it's a service. The second, they get a lot of clients from my platform, and then they do not have to pay more. Then I bring client, I come and pick product, then I bring them to the client, and I still with the margin, and it works. It works for a small company.
Yeah, absolutely. That's a brilliant idea.
Yeah. Thank you very much. I think we can end if it is time. But before I leave, just allow me to tell to all of us, we are entrepreneurs. Just with this COVID helped us somehow, because people, we got a new opportunity. People now, they know the value of online services. That's why you can go in e-commerce, you can start another online services. But I may think that with the COVID now, we have a lot of value because we are able to reach people at their home. That's one. Two, start small. That's a second point to note. Three, start now. Don't wait too long, because it will never be, the time will never be, everything will never be there for you. You can have a sponsorship, you can have, it's good to have a sponsorship, but when sponsorship is not there, start and continue searching for sponsorship. When sponsorship comes, okay, it will be very good. You will work more, and it will be very, very good for your sponsor. But when sponsorship is not yet there, just start. You can forget all of the things that I said, but start with something that you know that you have today, and start today. Thank you very much.
Thanks so much.
There is some question.